Casey Shuman, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com. How did you get your start in racing?
Following Dad around forever. You know, I was at Knoxville when I was 2 weeks old, and been at a racetrack pretty much every weekend since.
What has been your most amusing, embarrassing moment in racing today?
Yeah, I have to say just one. There's been a few, but I think probably one of the most embarrassing was hitting the pace truck at Hopstop one weekend. I was starting on the outside front row of a heat race, and I just went to gas it up a little bit to clean the motor out, and the throttle stuck. And I ended up kind of half spinning and hitting the brand new pace truck and scared the trophy girl half to death. And you know, that made me feel kind of stupid, but you know, it wasn't something I could do, but it was pretty embarrassing.
Can you explain what happened to you at the Chili Bowl this year, 2008?
To me?
Yeah, to you.
Man, you know, it was real tight racing, just like it always is there, and banging, and you know, me and Troy Rutherford got together, and he bent the header, which is what I thought they'd be real worried about, was the header sticking out, and they were more concerned about my tire that was going flat. And I guess there's a rule that says you can't run with a flat left rear tire, but my argument was I didn't think it was quite flat yet, so I went ahead and stayed on the track, and I mean, I had to do it. I mean, if I pull in and go to the back, or you know, I'm screwed for the whole week anyway, so I had to at least try and stay out and finish where I was, and argue my way back in afterwards, because I knew they were pissed. I knew they were going to stop scoring me, but it was pretty much the only chance I had. So, you know, it was an unfortunate deal, but you know, I don't know. I feel like I got screwed a little bit, but that's, you know, stuff happens, and just go back next year.
Is it hard on you being a race car driver with who your dad is?
Not too bad. I mean, you know, there's probably a lot of people that have expectations, you know, or just because of my last name, you know, have expectations for what I should do. But and he's Ron and I'm Casey, and he's done some stuff that I don't think many people will ever do again. You know, and he's one of the top guys that's ever done it. So you know, I don't try and live up to anything that he did or anything like that. I try and do my deal, and if I could do a couple things that he's done in his career, I'd be happy. So.
Who was your first car owner?
I would say for a sprint car, it was Tom and Lori Surdich out of Huntington Beach, California. They called me one winter, and I thought they were kind of joking around, and asked if I wanted to run their SCRA sprint car the following year, and I said yeah, and that's kind of how I got started in sprint cars.
What do you do for relaxation away from the track, non-racing related?
I like to play golf. I mean, I played a lot of golf when I was in high school, and I like to just go out and screw around and play golf and beat up on the golf carts and just hang out. I mean, you know, I live on a little lake, so I'll go out and go fishing every once in a while, and just, you know, all kind of normal stuff, but just try and get my mind off it every once in a while, go play golf or go fishing or something like that.
Of the old school drivers, who would you like to compete against? Name at least three.
Wow. I mean, I'd like to really get to race against my dad, just because the few times we've been at a racetrack together, we never really got to race together, so I mean, I'd love to race against him, and I mean, some of the old guys, I mean, AJ Foyt, I think it'd be cool to race with. You know, man, you go back to there, and there's a lot of really good racers. But I think like my dad and AJ and maybe Sheldon Kinzer, just because I didn't get to see him race a lot, but I heard that he was, you know, pretty excited. So it'd be cool to bring those guys.
Are there tracks or races you want to run that you have not?
I'd like to go to Williams Grove. That's one that I haven't had an opportunity to go to, but for the most part, all the big races, you know, like Terre Haute and Eldora and stuff like that, I mean, I've got to go run in Knoxville and stuff like that, so, I mean, I think probably one of the only ones I haven't got to go to yet is Williams Grove.
Attention drivers! Driver speeding! Driver speeding in the green streets now, gentlemen! Driver speeding! Come to the green street!
Who do you hang out with at the racetrack?
At the track? You know, I really try and just hang around the car and try not to go out and get in too much trouble. I mean, you know, me and Paul hang out and joke around a lot when we're not racing, you know, in between races and stuff. And I mean, if Jack Slash or Dean Mills or Joe, or I mean, there's, you know, most of the guys will come up and we'll talk a little bit, but for the most part, I try and stick around the car and just worry about what I'm doing there.
Casey Shuman, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
Thank you.